As a parent, you might want to check on the progress of your student in a particular class. One way to do that is to check Infinite Campus. Another way is to log into Moodle and look at particular assignments to see if they've been submitted. But there's another way to check your student's progress, and that's through the use of activity reports. I'm going to show you how to access their activity reports. You'll want to scroll down, go to our main webpage, www.dcsdk12.org/school/edcsd. When you scroll down, you'll click on the Moodle link. Here you'll need to use your student's login in order to access their Moodle pages. Click Login, and then you'll want to go to a course. To go to a course, you'll be on My Courses page. To go to a particular course, you'll scroll down and click on the title of the course you're interested in finding the activity report for. I'm going to go to Algebra 1. I'm at this time going to change my status to a student so that you're able to see what it looks like from a student's point of view. Once you're here, you'll want to scroll down, and on the left-hand side, you will find a tab called My Profile Settings. When you open that up, a student has an option of clicking on an activity report. You'll click Activity Report, and you'll have lots of different options. You can look at just today's logs. This will tell you what your student has done today only. You'll see a bar graph that tells you the date, and the bar's height shows you how often that student has been in that course clicking links. So it shows you their level of activity. You'll know that a student has not worked on the course if the bar is not showing at all on that date. So for instance, on July 13th, there was no activity in this course. You can scroll down further and see a more detailed view. For instance, you can see that the student viewed the course, viewed a module, attempted a quiz, submitted a quiz, looked at the summary of a quiz, looked at another quiz, attempted another quiz. So you're able to see detail by detail whether they simply opened and viewed assignments or whether they actually submitted assignments. You can see if they started the assignment and whether they've submitted the assignment from these views. You will be able to see whether they opened an assignment, whether they submitted an assignment, whether they opened a discussion, submitted a discussion, or simply looked at lessons and did not complete any assignments. Again, this will just show you a day-by-day log. Another option is to see all of their logs. This would give you a detailed report of every day that the student has ever been in the course. Once the student has been in the course for quite a while, this will go on to multiple pages. Down at the bottom, you'll be able to change pages. Another option is an outline report. This breaks the course down into every link that is in the course. Whenever you see little dashes, you know that the student has never opened up that lesson or that assignment. And if it's an assignment, it'll show you that there's no grade. For instance, today I opened up this quiz and I took this quiz. It tells you the day and time. It also tells you how many minutes the student took to take the quiz. So for instance, I went through this quiz and just clicked anything without reading the questions. I ended up getting a 6 out of 25. If that's a concerning grade for you as a parent, you might look over here and say, wow, they only took 11 minutes to take this quiz. Maybe they didn't take the time to think through these questions. Another key is to look at the lessons above it. In this case, the student did not open and view any of the lessons leading up to this quiz, which of course would explain why they didn't do well on the quiz itself. So this is a great report to look at in order to investigate why a student might not be doing well on assignments. The final opportunity is a complete report. This looks the same as an outline report, except it has much more detail. It tells you they've never seen it, or if they've clicked on it multiple times, how many times they've seen it. And if they have a grade, when they submitted the grade, and what they got on the grade. So let's go down to the quiz that I selected earlier. So there's just much more detail here. You can see that I never viewed any of these lessons, which would explain my poor score on this assignment. It shows that I submitted the assignment for grading, but it hasn't been graded yet by the teacher, what day and time I submitted it, and the assignment that I submitted. Here's the quiz. It shows you when I submitted it and the grade that I got on it. So depending on what information you're looking for, you can use any of these reports. Again, you'll go to the student's administration block on the left-hand side of their course, open up My Profile Settings, Activity Reports, and then you've got 4 different options of activity reports that all give different types of information on your student's progress.